Until recently, the earliest known UFO sighting was thought to have occurred near La Spezia, Italy in 1558. But on a recent trip to Japan, I met with that country's premier ufologist and learned that Japan, too, has a rich history of UFO sightings that are far more ancient, dating back thousands of years. The rise and fall of Japan's great empires has been scrupulously documented, creating for posterity an intimate history unprecedented in its detail. And among those details, there are strange accounts and artifacts of unearthly encounters dating back thousands of years. Konichi Arai has studied UFOs since his days in the Japanese Air Force in the late 1940s. He has collected sculpture from the Dugu period, dating back as early as 1000 BC. What these figures depict is still not known.
If you look at the Dogu sculptures, they resemble aliens. I'm not positive, but I think it's a great possibility they are some type of non-human being.
Arai's extensive collection of UFO material is now housed in a library he created and opened to the public in 1979.
I have so many books on UFOs, and within Japan, there are not many people that have a library as extensive as mine.
Interest in Japanese ufology is so widespread that a national symposium was convened in 1990 in the town of Hakui, known as a hotspot for UFO activity.
Over here, this is interesting because these things are from here, aren't they? I mean, these are from this...
I met city official Josen Takano there, and he took me through the town's UFO exhibition. Among the displays is a 1990 letter from then Prime Minister Toshiki Kaifu, who wrote endorsing the Hakui Symposium and expressing his belief in the significance of UFO sightings.
The Japanese government does have some interest in this area. It has held meetings regarding UFOs. There are publications from the Japanese government on UFOs.
I saw the extent of the Japanese government's commitment to the study of UFOs at the construction site of Japan's first UFO museum, an ambitious project funded both publicly and privately.
Tell us about the UFO museum. Why is it here in Hakui?
We feel this is an important project. Hakui has historically had many UFO sightings and is part of the UFO culture.
At one of Hakui's most ancient temples, I was shown a scroll dating from 682 AD. It tells the story of an empress who encountered mysterious objects zigzagging across the sky. It's the kind of sighting still being reported in Hakui today, most recently by Hisayoshi Miyazaki.
This is where I saw the UFO. There were bright lights, red, yellow, and a bright white light. Around where the red light is flashing, I saw the UFO. I looked closely and saw it flying around. It floated around for about 3 to 4 minutes. In Japan, there have been many incidents in which people claim that they have come in contact or have been kidnapped by little grays. When researched in depth, it has been found that the description of the incident is similar with incidents throughout the world.
But the world's attitude toward UFO research has not been as generally accepted and promoted as it has in Japan. And most ufologists are not afforded the kind of access and respect that Arai is now being given.
We now have financial support from the Japanese government. With that support, we are building a UFO museum. We are trying to educate people regarding UFOs so that we could work towards universal peace.
The saucer-shaped UFO museum in Hakui, Japan, is now under construction. When it's opened in early 1997, it will house one of the most extensive collections of UFO data and artifacts in the world.